In honor of our country's 250th anniversary, I had an opportunity to be in Philadelphia to be with many mayors from across this country. You're going to see snippets of what they believe in 4th of July is all about and fun facts about their towns or cities. So take it away. Hey, we're here with Mayor Rickman of Columbia, South Carolina. Tell us about what's your best thing about 4th of July and give us a fun fact about Columbia, South Carolina.
4th of July is very special to me because it reminds me of when I went with my parents when they were sworn in as naturalization for citizens here in the U.S., and it was just an incredible experience. And Columbia, South Carolina is the home of the largest training base for the military, where military soldiers are made in Columbia, South Carolina.
Thank you, Mayor Rickman. Here with the mayor of Mesa, Arizona. Go ahead, Mayor. Tell us what you like about 4th of July.
Well, Mayor, thank you so much. I love 4th of July because it celebrates the birthday of America and all the work that went in to create the Declaration of Independence. But in Mesa, Arizona, we're celebrating that tomorrow. We're going to have about 6,000 people in Mesa, Arizona for a celebration of freedom. And that's going to be an awesome time. Plus, we are the hosts of the Chicago Cubs spring training and the A's. And so we love spring training in Arizona, especially in Mesa. Thank you so much.
Well, I guess coming from the New York region, I don't know if we're Cubby fans, but that's okay. But everybody's a Cubby fan in Mesa.
Exactly. So thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Mayor.
You bet.
Good.
The 4th of July is a reason to celebrate every year the great nation that we have been privileged to live in and to serve. And fun fact about our city, we were incorporated in 1891, so we just celebrated our 135th birthday on June 14th.
There you go.
Auburn, Washington. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mayor.
What I love about the 4th of July, it is a celebration of being in the best country on earth, and it is also the promise of what we can be and move into. So it's a hope and promise. So fun fact about our city, there are more jobs in the Kent Valley in aerospace and outer space than there are in most other states combined. So we're pretty proud of that.
So there you go. If you want to go to the moon, work in Kent.
Lunar lander built in Kent.
There you go.
Michael Napoleon, village of Wellington, Florida. Things I love about the 4th of July, celebrating the great experiment that has been America for 250 years. Fun fact about Wellington, we are the winter equestrian capital of the world.
Wow. Now, how about that? The winter equestrian capital of the world. Cool. Well, thank you. Sure.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Fun fact about the 4th, that's more a reminder that the Declaration of Independence, yes, it's parades and fireworks, but let's not forget the power of the written word. It was a document that we're really celebrating and everything that was contained in that document. Fun fact about my city, it's where Richard Nixon started his political career. It started off as a Quaker city. I think as time goes by, we're more and more appreciative of the fact of the good things that Richard Nixon did and what a complicated individual he was. But hopefully that still inspires people to go into politics.
4th of July is all about celebration, and who doesn't love a firework? My city is Chester, Pennsylvania. It's the first city in Pennsylvania. It's where William Penn landed, and we have the oldest publicly used building in the country. It's called the 1724 Courthouse. 1724 is not the address. It is the year that it was built. My name is Stefan Roots, mayor of Chester, Pennsylvania.
So I'm John Mitchell. I'm the mayor of New Bedford, Massachusetts. Good friend of Brian Waller. That's the only reason I got roped into this. But what I'll say, and he's a great mayor, everybody should know this, but fun fact about New Bedford, if you don't know where it is, it's on the southern coast of Massachusetts, about 60 miles south of Boston. It's the seafood capital of America, biggest fishing port in the United States, and we make Titleist golf balls. So you can golf and eat seafood too in New Bedford, like nowhere else. As far as the 4th of July goes, yeah, this is a big one, and it's a reminder of, for me, the ever ongoing work of building a republic. It just doesn't happen by the signing of a piece of paper in Philadelphia some 250 years ago. It's all of our work, us now and everyone in the future. And so as we think back about that date, we have to remind ourselves that democracy is a contact sport. We have to be out there making it happen all the time. Happy 4th, everybody.
My name is Mayor Marcus Muhammad of the great city of Benton Harbor, Michigan. And one of the things I love about the 4th of July is the historic, the legacy, and learning about how the founding fathers struggled and wrestled with one another in order to craft a Constitution and a Declaration of Independence that would exceed what many expected. And here we are today, 250 years later, celebrating where at in Philadelphia. In Michigan, Benton Harbor, we're ecstatic about this great milestone in our country. And I'm here to represent those who couldn't be here today.
So I'm Tim McDonough from Hope, New Jersey. 4th of July is a great time in our city. We do a lot of celebrations, and one of the most interesting things about Hope is that Hope, believe it or not, was the first planned community. They actually laid out the streets and where the buildings were going to be. First time was ever done in this country when the Moravians came over some 255 years ago now. And we have a small historic district. You can come and visit at any time, museum, and it's a wonderful place to come and visit. So I hope you will. Thank you.
Hi, Deborah Wimpy, Mayor of the City of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Fun fact about why I love America. It is the greatest nation in the world, and we still have American pride and patriotism, and that is my favorite thing about America, that we are free to have freedom of speech and religion and all the wonderful things that many other countries do not have. My city happens to be the most veteran-friendly city in the state of Oklahoma. We were just rated #1 to place to live and the 12th best place to live in the nation by U.S. News and Reports.
I'm Chris Barnett from Orion, Michigan. We are where living is a vacation. And what I love the most about 4th of July is it's an opportunity for us to remember our roots, remember what we're about. We are the greatest country on this planet. What's unique about Orion, Michigan is we are where living is a vacation. We're 30 minutes north of Detroit. We are the place where people vacation 100 years ago and they still do today. Come visit.
So fun fact about our city is that George Washington was here. George Washington came to our city and crossed from our city into what is now known as the capital of Columbia. So on Friday's Ferry. It wasn't that it ran on Fridays. It was named after Mr. Frittig. And so Frittig got translated into Friday. It's called Friday's Ferry. And George Washington crossed the river in our city.
Hey, I'm Brian Burnett, Mayor of the City of Rochester Hills, and I'm here to tell you what I love about the 4th of July. First, happy 4th of July to the incredible people of Piscataway. I know you all are celebrating as well. In my city, we love to get out on the lake. Of course, we celebrate in my city with a huge fireworks show, this year with a drone show. What's great about the 4th is just a way for our nation to come together, and it certainly doesn't happen anywhere better than, at least I think, in my city of Rochester Hills. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Hey, Mayor Joyce Davis here, City of Dania Beach. I love the 4th of July because it brings everyone together. It's a celebration of America's birthday, and it couldn't be any better today with America's 250th anniversary. My city is the first city of Broward County. We are 122 years old this year, and so we are celebrating our history right along with America. Happy 4th.
Hello, Jeff Martin here, Mayor of Hamilton Township, New Jersey. I am so happy for the 250th anniversary. Our nation set the standard for democracy 250 years ago, and it still lives on to today. A fun fact about Hamilton Township, New Jersey, and the 10 Crucial Days campaign between the battles of Trenton and Princeton, George Washington and his Continental Army flanked the British Army and came through Hamilton Township, then Nottingham Township in Mercer County. Wasn't then Mercer County, it is Mercer County now, thanks to General Mercer. We contributed to that 10 Crucial Day campaign, and we're proud to have done so.
Hi, my name is Joy Washington. I'm the mayor of Media Borough. One fun fact about our town is that we have weekly Dining Under the Stars, where we put all the restaurant seating on the outside, block off the street for people, and we all have a great time.
Sherelle Parker, Mayor of Philadelphia, and what I love the most about the 4th of July is that we get a chance to take a stroll through our history and remember who we are and what the democracy that we stand on, what it means for us today and tomorrow in the future. The fun fact about Philadelphia is that I can't give you just one fact. We are the first in so many areas. First Children's Hospital, first zoo, first bank, first. Philadelphia is the city of first. And that can't be changed. That's a part of our history.
Hey, I'm DC Reeves, Mayor of the city of Pensacola, Florida. And my favorite American fact about Pensacola, Florida is we are America's first settlement. 1559. Don't let St. Augustine fool you now with the 1565 nonsense. We are the first settlement in the United States of America, and we're a big, big military town. So 4th of July is extremely important to us, and we're part of American history here in Pensacola, Florida. So glad to share that with you all.
Hi, I'm David Holt, the mayor of Oklahoma City. And a fun fact about my city is, of course, that we are the 2025 NBA champs in OKC. And a thing I love about the 4th is that I'm always with my family. It's always a time to finally unwind and really enjoy the summer with those you love.
Mayor Kendi Alvarez from Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. I have to tell you that the 4th of July is amazing because everyone loves a party. I love a party. I love having a party in my downtown. And the fun fact about Lewisburg is that we are the coffee capital of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Adam Alberico, Spring City Mayor, Chester County, Pennsylvania. I'm with
Alex Metricardi, Royersford Mayor.
So let me tell you what I love about the 4th of July. It's our country's independence. It's about how we became a country. It's the celebration. It's the passion. It's coming together as one, is what I love about that.
Adam, you are so good. I like fireworks and I like picnics and barbecues with my family. That's, to me, it's a celebration of the country, but also family.
And you know, one thing that I love about Spring City, and that's different, the Foundry. The Foundry makes lampposts all around the world. Not only in Spring City or Royersford, but Disney and also places like France, New York, and all around the world.
Well, if we're talking about that, I'm going to talk about Royersford. Later on today is going to be a stop for the world's largest steam engine. Well, it's going by, but the big boy train is coming and everyone's excited for that. So it's going to be an extra special holiday for us.
Fun fact about our town, we have the Long Nine Museum, and a little history on that is when Abraham Lincoln went to the legislators and wanted to move the capital from Vandalia to Springfield, there were the Long Nine legislators, and they were called the Long Nine because they were all over 6 foot tall, which was very rare back in the 1800s. Abraham Lincoln held a banquet after it was passed to move the capital from Vandalia to Springfield, and we have that building and we have the room where the banquet was held with the Long Nine legislators. What I love about the 4th is it's a great holiday celebrating the independence of our great nation.
Here's what I love about the 4th of July. I love the fireworks, love the families, love the excitement of kids, and the opportunity to celebrate this country in ways that are truly, absolutely American. And if you come to Tulsa on 4th of July, not only will you be a part of Freedom Fest, but you'll be in the city that is the largest city in the country that's all Indian reservation, the home of Black Wall Street, the capital of Route 66. Tulsa, Oklahoma is the most American city in the country, and we do 4th of July better than anybody does.
Hi, my name is Vicki Skaman. I'm the mayor of Oak Park, Illinois. Fun fact about our community, we have the largest number of Frank Lloyd Wright homes in the world. I love the 4th of July for how we celebrate the American dream together with hot dogs and burgers and fireworks and family and backyard barbecues and kids on picnic baskets and great music.
Well, good morning. I'm Rod Craig. I'm the mayor of the village of Hanover Park, Illinois, 20 miles west of O'Hare. And I love the diversity of our community, 35 different cultures in our town. There's over 60 languages spoken in the homes. And our fun fact is how everybody comes together if there's a tragedy to help neighbors every day throughout. I love about the 4th of July is the barbecues everywhere in town. No matter where I go, somebody's screaming at me to come in and have another burger. Love it. Have a great day. Thank you.
All right, what I like about the 4th of July is the fact that we get to celebrate our nation's founding and our independence. That is what I love about the 4th of July, is our opportunity to celebrate our nation's independence and remember the fact that we now have the freedoms that should inure to everybody. And I'm from Gresham, Oregon. And Gresham, what I love about Gresham is the fact that we are an outdoor city. We're at the foot of Mount Hood, the mouth of the Columbia River Gorge, and on the shores of the Columbia River itself. So I absolutely love Gresham, Oregon.
Hello, this is Jonathan Bush, the mayor of your neighbor, Metuchen, New Jersey. It's great to see everyone on the 4th of July, connect with other mayors. And my favorite thing about the 4th of July
isn't necessarily the fireworks, although I do like them. Isn't necessarily the barbecues and the gatherings. It's the reminder. It's a reminder of what this great experiment means. And on this 250th anniversary of being here in Philadelphia, it's actually has a deeper meaning. The connection to this radical idea, the idea that this was this concept that ordinary people could govern themselves. And being here in Philadelphia on this time with other leaders is reiterating that, especially this year, and helping that sink in a bit. So yeah, I get somewhat philosophical, emotional almost about that. And then that sort of gives you the feeling and the ability to connect with your neighbors and do the things you want to do socially, because that's what this is all about. Fun fact about Metuchen, and so many of you know, we have an incredible downtown, and we want you to come visit again and again and again, because we're neighbors and we're so close by. See you soon.
Hello, I'm Mike Lombardo, Mayor of the City of Pittston, northeastern Pennsylvania. What I love about the 4th of July is it's a great time to reflect on the great country that we live in and the history of this country, but it's also, I think, a time to anticipate and be excited about the future. And certainly here at 250, we were all excited about the future. One fun fact about my city is we are the tomato capital of the world. Not the quantity tomato capital, but the quality tomato capital.
Mayor Martha Guerrero from West Sacramento here in Philadelphia, enjoying the Independence Day activities. We are ready to celebrate ourselves. Independence for us means equity, sharing each other, time, and sharing our values and what it means to be having those values in our community, giving to one another, supporting one another. And I'm so grateful for this community's gathering that we're going to be having this Saturday. And one very fun fact about West Sacramento is that we have both a minor league and a major league baseball team, the River Cats and the Athletics, both playing at Sutter Health Park. We have the guest, our athletics, playing in West Sacramento for 3 years, and it's been some exciting times in West Sacramento.
What I like best about the 4th of July is that everybody's on the same team. We're all patriotic. We love America. I'm dressed because of the World Cup, and I'm Team USA all the way, and that's what I like about the 4th of July. Everybody loves America. We're all on the same team. And a fun fact about Upper Darby, which is right next to Philadelphia, we have 100 languages spoken in our township. It is one of the most diverse places in the United States, and our culture is our strength. Our motto is the world in one place. Upper Darby is a wonderful place to be.
My name is Paige Cognetti. I am the mayor of Scranton, Pennsylvania. In Scranton, we love pizza. We love trains. We are called the Electric City, and we are a great place to visit in the summer or all year round. We love 4th of July in Scranton because this year, especially for America's 250th birthday, we are a FIFA fan zone. So starting Saturday, we are going to have the 4th, 5th, the 18th, and the 19th full of folks in our courthouse square, music, concerts, beer, food, celebrating America, celebrating soccer, and coming together like we love to do in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Okay, hi, my name is Gamal Sharif. I am the mayor of Rutledge, Pennsylvania, and I love July 4th because of its emphasis on liberty for all. So I think that's a really important feature, and it's great to be here in Philadelphia for the 250th celebration. Fun fact, we were founded in 1887, and people who were at our founding were actually alive during the Civil War. So we can actually see familial connections way back to the founding of the country. So we're so delighted for the family connections that we see.
Okay, I am Mayor Mark Jacobs from Garden City, Michigan. Fun fact about our city is we are very small, 6 square miles, but we are the startup for Little Caesars and Kmart's. We're the originals. We were the original city for them. 4th of July, we just love the 4th of July, and I share its birthday, so it works out really good. It's a day of celebration, and I've been celebrating my whole life for it.
Hey, I am Mayor Jim Penniman Morin, mayor of Cedar Park, Texas, which is just outside Austin. And, I love the 4th of July because it's a day for us all to remember all the things that unite us, right? The things that we all have in common and our deep love for country and the values and principles that establish it. And so, as mayor of Cedar Park, which is one of the youngest cities in America, we was incorporated about 52 years ago. We've grown 83,000 people in that time. We're growing fast. We have people from all over. We celebrate that, but on the 4th, we also celebrate what really makes us American, which is coming together, listening, and finding ways to make tomorrow better than yesterday. So Glad to be here.
I'm Jim Holmes. I'm the mayor of Waco, Texas, and glad to be here in Philadelphia today to celebrate the 4th of July, 250th year. Fantastic. I love the celebration of freedom, everything that our forefathers worked for, and that we're celebrating today. And it's great to be in America, and it's great to be in Texas. I'm from Waco, Texas. Fun fact about Waco, Texas, home of Baylor University, home of Chip and Joanna Gaines at Fixer Upper fame, and also SpaceX. We have Elon Musk there, and it's a great place to be in Waco, Texas. But great to be here in Philly and celebrating the 250th year with all the great mayors in the nation. Happy to be here.
Hi, Lane Wilkerson, Frankfort, Kentucky mayor. And what I love about the 4th of July, it's an opportunity for all of us to come together as a country at least once a year to remember the values that this country was founded on. And no matter if you're Republican or you're Democrat, the July 4th is an opportunity to remember why we are here as a country and know that no matter what we've been through in the past, the future is always brighter. And fun thing about Frankfort, Kentucky is we are one of the oldest state capitals in the country. Kentucky was the 15th state admitted to the Union. So Frankfort's been a part of this American story for over 2 centuries, and we look forward to many more years. Thank you.
I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria, and I'm the president of the United States Conference of Mayors. The 4th of July is big in our city. We are a proud military town, and we love celebrating with the largest fireworks display on the west coast of the United States. The fun fact is that we are the 8th largest city in the country. I know you wouldn't expect that because we're a beautiful city with great beaches, but we are a top 10 American city. So we're not getting by just on our good looks. We also are proud to be a major American city doing big and bold things.
Mayor Santiago Vila Jr. of the great city of Deltona, Florida. We're the 2nd largest city in Central Florida. One of the things I love about the 4th of July is the ability to celebrate this great country. It's a frequent yearly reminder that we're a free nation and that every year we got to remember that these freedoms, we got to continue fighting for them. So God bless America. Love the USA. Number 1.
My name is Tony Heil. I am Mayor of Bridgeport, Pennsylvania. And for 4th of July, I am really happy to see all of America come together to celebrate what brings us together, our commonalities, different cultures, different ideas, and seeing our families smile across this country. And I love Bridgeport, Pennsylvania. It's a city that's growing. We have a great, diverse community and some of the best ice cream in all of our Montgomery County and Pennsylvania. Come to Frosty Falls, come see our river, come walk our towns. And we're a very welcoming community, and I can't wait to see you in Bridgeport, Pennsylvania.
My name is Michelle Roberts. I'm the mayor of Morton, Pennsylvania, of the borough. One thing I like about 4th of July, it brings all the community together. People love a gathering and a barbecue. But one thing I want people to know, in Morton, John Sketchley was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. And that's where our borough of Morton gets its name from. Let's go, Morton!
So Harvey Ward, Gainesville, Florida. Man, I love the 4th of July. It's right up there with Christmas for me. It's a fantastic holiday. Absolutely love it. It's one of those inclusive events that gives everybody an opportunity to embrace what we love about each other, about where we live, about our aspirations for each other. Fun fact about Gainesville, one of our high schools, Gainesville High School, has more members in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame than any other high school anywhere in the world. So happy 4th of July.
I'm Lyrian Gaylor Baird, the mayor of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I love Uncle Sam Jam that happens every year around the 4th of July in Lincoln. Fireworks, fun, music, food. And a fun fact about Lincoln is that we are home of the Arbor Day Foundation. The Arbor Day holiday is a Nebraska-born holiday where we plant trees because we like to think not only about how to make life better for our generation, but for future generations.
I'm Teresa Rich, mayor of Farmington Hills, Michigan, and I love the 4th of July because it gives us the opportunity to celebrate the best of what we are in our country and the sacrifice that was made by some incredibly brave people to help create the United States. One of the best things about Farmington Hills is we are a vibrant destination that welcomes everyone, and truly, my city is the best of America.
Brian Calvo, mayor of Hialeah. What I love about the 4th is that we get to celebrate the beauty of this country, all the freedom, all the democracy, all the opportunities that we live every single day to be able to take some time with family, with friends, and neighbors and enjoy that opportunity and that special moment. So 4th of July this year, 250th anniversary, is going to be a total hit. Fun fact for us, in the city of Hialeah, we throw the largest fireworks show in the entire state of Florida, and it's a fireworks laser show where we combine the music with the lasers. So the kids love it, the families love it, and we're just happy to be able to celebrate and be part of this great country.
Mayor Kayla Portis of Shoresburg, PA. What I love about 4th of July is celebrating freedom, and my small little town, our claim to fame, is the humble beginnings of Heinz Ketchup.
All right, hi, I'm Mayor Jane Castor from the wonderful city of Tampa, Florida. One of my favorite things about the 4th of July is the ability to celebrate that we live in the greatest country in the world, that and the fireworks. And something that you wouldn't know about our city is that we get invaded every year by pirates, and then we have a 7-mile parade with about 500,000 people. It's big fun.
Hi, my name is Sierra Den. I'm the mayor of Stilton Borough, and I love the 4th of July because it's a promise of freedom, it's a promise of liberty, and I love what it stands for and what it commemorates. One good thing about Stilton is that we're known for our steel mill, we're known for our steel, and we also help build the Golden Gate Bridge. So that is one great thing about us. I love where I'm from. Happy 4th of July.
Hey folks, I am Mayor Leo Williams from Durham, North Carolina, intimately known as the Bull City. And one of my favorite things about the July 4th holiday is it's a moment where we get to celebrate what we all share. And a fun fact about our city is we're the other Black Wall Street, Durham, North Carolina, where entrepreneurship built the city from the ground up. And we celebrate that, and that's how we help define America.
Hi, I'm Sal Panto from nearby city of Easton, Pennsylvania, just 50 miles away, 50 miles north of Philadelphia. And what I like about 4th of July is that it represents America. Everybody's American on the 4th of July, so that's really good to be inclusive. Fun fact about my city, we were the 3rd public reading of the Declaration of Independence. It was Philadelphia, Trenton, and 250 years ago today, we read it in Easton on the courthouse steps at noon. Hi there, my name's Allison Lintel. I'm the mayor of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. A fun fact about my city is that we are the location where Lincoln came to do his famous Gettysburg Address. And one thing I'm reflecting on this 4th is the unfinished work of our nation and how on the 4th we celebrate and think about how the legacy of our past informs the work of our future.
I'm Mike McGinnis, mayor of the great city of Pontiac, Michigan. We are the home of automotive excellence. We help put the world on wheels with Detroit, Flint, Saginaw, and the entire Motor City region. We helped really pioneer the pickup truck. GMC started in our city, and the iconic Pontiac brand that this year, in addition to 250 years of American greatness, we're celebrating 100 years of the iconic Pontiac car brand, hailing from our city and named after our great American city.
During our semi-quincentennial, the U.S. Conference of Mayors has just convened rural, suburban, and urban America to come together here in the city of Philadelphia as we recommit our values and we stand on our principles relative to the democracy that made our great nation, America. Philadelphia, we are standing at Independence Hall, where American democracy was born, and where its meaning still calls to us today. Dozens of mayors from across the nation, Republicans and Democrats alike, have come together today not simply to commemorate our history, but to recommit ourselves to the work ahead. At a time when too much in our country pulls people apart, mayors have a different responsibility, starting with bringing people together. We may represent different parties and different cities, townships, boroughs, but we share the same mission: to serve our people, solve problems, and strengthen the communities we are privileged to lead. Let us continue to be an example of what it means to show up as one America, a united nation. And so to my fellow mayors, let's put our one fingers in the air and let us affirm to the world that with rural, suburban, and urban America, we are one America, a united nation. So I want you all to repeat after me. Let me hear you say, one America.
One America.
A united nation.
A united nation.
The U.S. Conference of Mayors is leading the charge, and we won't let division of any kind divide us or take us away from delivering for our people. Thank you.
Matt Turk, alcalde de Allentown, Pennsylvania, the mayor of Allentown. Fun fact for me on 4th of July is an opportunity to reflect on what citizenship means, especially because my grandmother, Ofelia Mondejar Eilenberger, came to the United States in 1946. Took her almost 30 years to earn her citizenship, but she got married on the 4th of July. It was important to her every day. Fun fact about Allentown is many people don't realize this, but we're a majority Latino city. I'm the first Latino mayor of Allentown. And we're the third biggest city in Pennsylvania, one of the fastest growing.
What I love about July 4th is families and communities coming together to celebrate the greatness of America. One fun fact about Columbus is we're a great young city, much younger than the rest of the state of Ohio. So a lot of action, a lot of innovation and creativity going on.
All right. I love 4th of July because it is a time when people come together to celebrate something important in our community, such as the birth of our nation, but it brings people together in a great way to have fun, to have food, and to look forward to committing to doing things in a different way going forward. One fun fact about my city is that Hampton University, we call ourselves from the sea to the stars because we have the place where the seafood industry and the space industry all come together in one location, in one city, one historic city on the Hampton East Coast.
I am Mayor Carmelita Guns from the city of South Fulton, Georgia. Fun fact about my city is that we're the second largest city in Fulton County. If anybody knows Fulton County, they know that Fulton County is the hugest county in the state of Georgia. But the thing that I like about the 4th of July, it's my birthday and I get to eat. I love to bring families together, so we're always having a cookout. And the best part about being the mayor is that I get to go to 50 million cookouts and get to eat everything. So that's what I love about my city.
The 4th of July is special in the city of Elizabeth. George Washington stopped in our city in April of 1789 on his way to become the first president of the United States. He had lunch at Boxwood Hall with the mayor, so the 4th of July has great importance. The last invasion occurred on Elizabeth Avenue when the British marched across Staten Island, up Elizabeth Avenue, it was called Water Street at that time, in order to try to capture Washington's troops in Morristown. It was a failure. The Minutemen of Elizabeth beat him back.
Hi, I'm Mayor Joy Cooper from the city of Hallandale Beach. A fun fact about our city, we're celebrating the 100th anniversary in our city in Hallandale Beach. And my favorite part of 4th of July, toss up, hot dogs, fireworks. And actually, I'm one of probably the only mayors that was here at the 200th celebration of our city, because I was born right outside of this area in Trenton. And I actually grew up outside of Philadelphia. So happy birthday, America.
My name is Maurice Clark. I'm the mayor of Caldwell Borough, and about 2 minutes out of Darby. And what I like about 4th of July, all the fireworks and the celebration.
I'm Lori Stone, mayor of Warren, Michigan.
And I'm excited to be here celebrating the 4th of July in Philadelphia. I love the fireworks and the opportunity to join together with family. And a fun fact about Warren, we are home to 8 Mile of M&M.
Dan Furtado, Mayor of Campbell, California. Our city is about 47,000 in population. We always look forward to the 4th of July because we celebrate our democracy, but remember at the same time that we're still trying to form, quote, that more perfect union, as noted. We still have to work very hard, and we do so in our cities. Our city is right in the heart of Silicon Valley. We have good people who work very hard every single day. Thank you.
My name is James Douglas Stewart Jr. I'm the mayor for the city of Irondale, over 13,545 individuals. A fun fact about our city is that we're known for the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. And what I love about the 4th of July is that we get a chance to be able to fellowship, fun, and to eat plenty of barbecue.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
I want to thank the mayors for marching to Independence Hall and into the Museum of the American Revolution to reinvigorate our democracy in our United States. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the little show here, and please have a safe and wonderful July.
Economic Development Committee, I am honored to oversee strategic investments that strengthen our community, enhance quality of life, and create opportunities for residents throughout Middlesex County. So it is my privilege to announce, right, so you're hearing this for the first time, that Middlesex County has completed the design phase for the expansion and renovation of East Jersey Old Town Village, a project that will transform this historic site into a professional, best-in-class museum. So this will be a destination for visitors of all ages and will feature a new orientation center and the reconstruction of the 1790s era barn called Rail Barn. These additions will enhance the existing historic structures and significantly expand opportunities for public programming, together with improved parking. As we all know, right, we're accustomed to parking on the grass, we'll have some improved parking there, pedestrian walkways, and other site enhancements. They will help make Middlesex County culture more accessible to every visitor. To complete this transformation, this village will also have a new name. So listen to this. One that will immediately give visitors a sense of time and place. I am thrilled to announce that this village will soon be known as Historic Raritan Village.
Have you ever spent an afternoon watching the purple shadows deep in the Arizona desert? Or seen a herd of elk plow their way through waist-deep snow and cold water down? Did you ever see the sun go down in Hawaii or see the smoky waves break over the main coast of Maine? You ever seen an eagle fly by the mists of Alaska? A big October moonlight and fall still cold Badlands? Have you ever tasted the gumbo in New Orleans, barbecue in Carolina, or the chicken wings in Buffalo? Have you ever had Brunswick stew and cornbread in Birmingham, brisket slow cooked over hill country whiskey and wood? Did you ever drink the water from the lake in Manchester? Stand on the mountain at Paso and see the lights twinkle clear over the hills? Did you ever jangle horses and pre-dawn's stillness of a perfect Texas day, watch their shod boots kicking up sparks on the bottom of the rock, or tended a trot line on a foggy Carolina morning, heard the distant sound of the love city states of the moon, and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.
You're going to really enjoy the program in the week here because I had 3 of my children go through it back 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago. But you're going to really enjoy it. Just listen to the officers here. And who knows, maybe someday you'll think of law enforcement as a career path. Not too early to start thinking about that. So
for our young people, enjoy the week. Learn, make sure you take in all the information. And who knows, one day you may be leading another group of students. So it's a privilege to be here today, continue this partnership. I look forward to seeing you in a couple. I'll come back in, check on you, see how you're doing. But this is an exciting opportunity for you. Take advantage of it. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Let me just say this. There's nothing more rewarding than growing up in this township, right? Joining the police department and serving the citizens of the community.
Cadet Melina Greco. Just did such a fantastic job. I want to recognize Grayson Wright. But the one winner that we want to recognize is Rosabella Lariaga. PT test. They scored the highest overall, and happens to be my son, Justice Yang. Overall, everything, just a fantastic job. And for this class, we want to recognize Mr. Corey Walker Jr. So stand tall, make good choices, and continue to make your families and your community proud. Congratulations, class of 2026.
I want to welcome our viewers to our newest addition to Centennial Avenue commercial area, Buffalo Wild Wings. I know everybody's been very patient when they've seen all the construction going on in the last several years. And I'd like to turn the mic over to Paul, who's representing Buffalo Wild Wings, to talk a little bit about the company.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We're very happy to be in the town of Piscataway. We've been looking for this site for quite some time. Our group, the Ampel Group, this is our 8th Buffalo Wild Wings for the group, so we're looking forward to serving the community here. Please come in and see us. Thanks so much.
How you doing, folks? I just want to say, welcome to Buffalo Wild Wings. Thanks for the opportunity to come into your community and serve you. Let's have a lot of fun, enjoy yourselves, and let's hope and pray it's a good send-off, and we appreciate everything you guys are going to do for us. Thank you.
And best of luck for your business.
Thank
out
you.
here. 1, 2, 3.
Now these are wings. They are awesome wings, let me tell you.
On June 23rd, the Piscataway Senior Citizen Center celebrated dads with a Father's Day party. There was a DJ booth at the party, which provided seniors the opportunity to dance to their favorite songs together. Some danced in groups, some danced in pairs, and some even took the opportunity to sing karaoke. During the festivities, members of the town council, along with Piscataway Mayor Brian Waller, were in attendance and stopped by tables to greet and chat with the seniors. Everyone was in high spirits at the party, giving all the fathers in attendance a celebration to remember.